TV for having me, but this award, it's a bit of a burden on my shoulder. The tag you have named this award, it's very heavy on my shoulder. Also because, not because I've not done enough, but it's not initiated by me. Truly this award goes to my dad, who has started. I'm just a director on the board. They say in Hindi, एक आदमी का संकल्प बहुत strong होना चाहिए. Sorry, I'm going to drop in words of English in between, but I know this word sankalp. My dad has always put it in my head. Whatever you do, it has to be genuine. It has to come true from your heart. Even if you're talking to your man Friday, talking to your driver, talking to your boy. The first day of my shoot, I still remember when I went, I thought my dad, this is in 2007 when I started my first film, I thought my dad was going to give me some valuable suggestions of how to act, but no. He said, take care of your staff, take care of the boy who's going to be right next to you, and take care of the people around you. He didn't say take care of your director and producer. That's the kind of value, that's the kind of humanitarian, values he has instilled in my head since then. I want to share a small incident that happened in 1997. To everybody's surprise, a very dear person from our own family. You know, every story, be it an Indian story or a Hollywood story, it all begins and ends with a very personal problem. In 1999, a very dear family friend of ours passed away because at the right time at the operation table, he could not get the blood he needed during the operation. That was a surprise. In 20th century, a person dying, lack of availability of blood was a shocking for all of us. By then, my dad had enjoyed the stardom, the fandom for 2 decades. Lakhs and crores of people. And we couldn't save my own family member. He then initiated, he channelized all the love he had got from the people and the fans in the right direction. And since 1998, he announced saying, if anybody wants to take a picture, henceforth has to do something towards the society. And the initiative he took is, every person who donates a unit of blood will get a picture with me for free.
Fantastic. And I think RamCharan, during COVID, we saw so many people posting as film stars Insta pictures from home. But your father and you took the initiative. In fact, you've helped 75,000 workers who were without jobs then from the film industry, and you provided oxygen as well.
Yeah. I mean, yes, ma'am, that couldn't be done or couldn't be achieved without the support of the film industry and people around. Yes, there's always one person with the great sankalp who can initiate it, but it cannot be done with the support of his colleagues and the whole industry who have the privilege to support this initiative. Yes, my dad has initiated this for 2 quarters, that is 6 months. We have taken care of 75,000 people until 2020 October, when the government said with protocols maintained, you can open your business. We have taken care. It's a very small help, but it was much needed at that time.
Tell me, RamCharan, having two superstars at home, are there ever any clashes? Or do you take your father's advice on which movies to sign, or does he ask you now, since you all got RRR?
On a lighter note, I have to share this. In 2009, I worked with Mr. Rajmouli, who is my present director of RRR as well. My second movie, I worked with him called Magadira. He said, Ram, I'm going to come to your house to narrate this story of Magadira to your dad, so he also feels confident about what we both are doing. I said, sure. He came, he narrated, so both were sitting, and I was just a spectator in the room. By the time the interval, he said, Raj, so right now, I didn't understand, I didn't get your point. So I'm right now going to jump from here, and then he said, sir, not you, your son. He said, yeah, same thing. But he's such a passionate person. And he said, when he listens to something, he starts involving himself, because it's been 45 years he's been an actor. But that's how, I don't know if it's competitive or he sees himself in my characters. I don't know. But I want to thank you. I don't know if I really thanked my dad.